Low adult class, it's Friday, March 27th. And it's supposed to be graduation day, but it's not. So if we're not graduating today, we're training today, right?
Who says
All right,
that?
so all week this week, guys, we've been working on different types of sparring techniques, from blocking and deflecting to slipping and to closing distance. So now we're gonna work on one more technique, but first let's review. So from our defensive stance, guys, don't forget, you gotta warm up. That's on you. The onus is on you guys to warm up before we do this training. Hopefully you guys are all warmed up. Now, I want you guys, before we get into training today, make sure you guys have some sort of stopwatch timer, your phone or whatever. You're gonna do some interval training today, so I'll get to that in a minute. But let's review. So the different types of blocking we worked today, we worked our high, or this week, we worked our high blocks. We worked some outside blocks. The person's throwing a hook punch in around, boom, boom. Or if I'm trying to throw a kick and he has to block it there at the high, okay, we're blocking to the outsides. We worked deflecting techniques in here and into the body. So if Joshi throws a jab, deflect, 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 deflect. And then yesterday, we started incorporating in slipping drills. So from here, we're gonna slip underneath this techniques, slip underneath this techniques. Now, if you didn't do any of that training for the slipping or any of those other skill sets, you need to refer to the videos from earlier this week, because it's important you know how to do that before we get into the rest of the training for today, okay? So now, next drill we're gonna incorporate is checking. Checking is another type of sparring type block. Okay, if I'm sparring Joshi Lucas and he throws a round kick down here, I don't want to drop my hands here. When I drop my hand here to block that, that leaves my face totally wide open. And if he has any type of skill set, he's going to set me up with that and follow up with here. Or set me up with a low kick and a high kick. We know Joshi's not going to set me up with a low high kick. He's got like a low and a little less low kick. But
Like shin, belt.
1, 2, right
I
there.
don't even think you
Absolutely.
can get belt.
Okay, so now, when he throws that kick, I want to check that kick. I'm just going to bring this leg up. I'm bringing that near leg up. It's usually going to be the front leg right here to check that. I'm meeting shin with shin. Doesn't feel great, but it's better than getting kicked. All right, so I'm going to check it. Boom, right there, checking. Notice my hands stay up the whole time I check that kick. What I love about checking is after I check a kick and he rebounds off that kick, a lot of times it sets me up for a follow-up technique. So I check and I counter. Bang! I check and I counter. Throw a kick like you mean it, Joshi. Kick and then counter, just like that. So we're gonna practice our checking. So from here, you're in a defensive stance. It's a mirror side check. So if the kick's coming from this side, I'm checking with this leg. Just check right up. Check and bring it outside. Boom, just like that. If it's coming around this side, the back leg is harder to check with, but we can do it. If he's bringing that leg all around, get it up in there. Boom. Get it up in there. Boom. Just like that. Boom. So that's your checking. Now, how do we practice this? If you have a partner that trains also, both you guys put on some shin guards. Okay, that's going to make it a little bit easier for you guys to do this. And you're just going to do some reps back and forth like this. He's going to do 5 with this leg. 1. He's not hitting hard. 2. Maybe mom or dad or partners, brothers, sisters. Anybody can work with you guys on this training. Spouses, you might get carried away. Boom. Now, Joshi's kind of being lazy with his kick there, so now he's going to pivot his hips a little bit more and do a real kick. Boom, there you go. We check it. And check it. And check it. He throws that back leg. Boom, or that other leg. Checking and meeting it. Checking and meeting it. Now I'm going to throw him at him. 1, 2, 3. Good. If I throw this leg, 1, 2. If the kick comes higher than his leg, it's okay, because guess what? This is already there. Bam. So he's already got that blocking. Now, if you don't have a partner to train with or somebody that wants to do kicking with you, you guys can go ahead and work with, if you have bats, great. If you don't, noodles, anything, get creative at your house. Okay, from here, pretty simple. 1, 2, 3. Come on this side. 1, 2. See, his hand's already in position. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we have different drills that we can do from there. So just get yourself comfortable with that. If you don't have anybody to work with, just get used to picking that up. Get in front of a full-length mirror, pick that up. Pick that up. Notice that my hands and elbows stay up. I actually bring my knee right to my elbow, right there. Okay, so that's checking. Now, we're gonna get into some conditioning drilling today. We're gonna put everything together that we worked this week. But now we're gonna incorporate one more thing. We're gonna do some footwork. When we do our footwork during sparring, Our footwork during sparring. We don't want to stand flat-footed. We don't want to spar like a bull. We want to be fleet of foot, light on our feet. Now, we're going to get a little bounce going. Now, if you look at my feet, I'm kind of bouncing from the ball of the foot to the other foot. Ball of the foot, ball of the foot, back and forth. Kind of have a little bit of rhythm. Now, as you get into your sparring, you want to mix it up a little bit, but you'll notice that we're on the balls of our feet. If I want to switch my stance, it's not this slow, lumbering switch, but it's going to be quick. So I don't want to be here and give my opponent a chance to hit me. So that switch has to be boom, quick. Boom, quick. Now you can float a little bit forward, a little bit back. Now when you're doing this bounce, we are not bunny rabbits. We're not bouncing like this. Because you're going to wear yourself out. You won't last 10 seconds, okay? And then you'll be done. You'll be exhausted. The person doesn't even have to hit you. You want to be light. You just want to be light. And when you're light like this, they don't know what technique's coming next. And it's easy for you to change your directions and move around. Okay? Good. Now, if you have a partner to train with, is great partner training. We're just going to get in position.
Sensei.
Okay, we touch, and we're just going to move around each other. Move it around. Move it around. Move it around. Now notice, Joshu and I are staring at each other's chests, right here. I don't want to look at his feet because I can't see his hands. I don't want to look at his hands because I can't see his feet. I don't want to look at his face because
He's
it's ugly. Okay? But I want to keep my hands up, look at his chest, and I can see everything. Okay? So we're going to work with the footwork. Now, here comes your training for today. You're going to do 10 one-minute rounds. 10 one-minute rounds. So make sure you have a timer. The first 2 rounds are just footwork. It's going to be exhausting. Clear some space, set your timer, and you're just going to work on the balls of your feet, bouncing and moving, bouncing and moving, bouncing and moving. 2 one-minute rounds of that. The next 2 minutes, you're going to incorporate the different blocks and checks and slips. So from here, we're in our defensive stance. Ding, ding, we start our timer. I'm blocking, visualizing it, slipping, checking. Good. Boom. Still working my footwork. Boom. Check. Slipping, and so forth. 2 one-minute rounds of that. At this point, you're probably breathing pretty heavy. So now we're 4 one-minute rounds in. Please hold that camera very still. Okay, now we're moving on. You've got 6 one-minute rounds left. Now we're going to start to incorporate some shadow sparring. Now you can shadow spar with a partner. You're going to make it, Joshu.
Sensei.
That yawn was so big that I think everybody just got sucked right into there, right through the camera. Holy cow. All right, so these guys are like going crazy with this whole quarantine thing. So now, if you have a partner, great, you're doing all these drills. There's no contact in this drill. We're not sparring. I'm not asking you to spar at home. That's never a good idea, okay? So what we can do, though, work these drills with a partner. If I don't have a partner, I just take it here, and I'm shadow boxing forward. 6 one-minute rounds of this. From here, you're incorporating strikes. Okay, we're moving. Bah, bah, bah. I'm checking, I'm blocking, I'm closing the distance, I'm shuffling back, I'm changing angles, and so forth. Come back in the camera, Joshu. Okay? We're just moving around. 6 one-minute rounds of shadow sparring. And so forth. So you have 10 one-minute rounds total. First 2, just footwork. Second 2, footwork with different blocking and checking techniques and slips. The last 6 rounds, full-on shadow sparring. All right, get to work. Come back in a second. All right, mat chat for the day. Try not, do, or do not. There is no try. That quote is one of my favorite quotes of all time. That is from Grandmaster. That's right, Grandmaster Yoda. When 900 years old you reach, look as good you will not. 900-year-old Master Yoda said, try not, do or do not. There is no try. That's a great philosophy for your approach to life, no matter what we're doing. When you approach trying something new, something you want to accomplish, something you want to do, never even say the word try or consider trying. Trying leaves opportunity for failure. We don't try, we do. That goes back to our commitment and non-quitting spirit from the days before. Try not, do or do not, there is no try. We're gonna work our grappling techniques today. White, yellow, orange, green. You guys are working on a scissor sweep from the guard to take them out. Purple, red, you guys are working on a scarf escape. You're gonna do the Hulk. Brown, candidate, you guys are gonna work on the teeter, okay? I think that was a breakdown we did. I made, wait, white, yellow, orange, green, yes. Scissor sweep, blue, purple, Hulk, red, brown, candidate, teeter, okay? Obviously upper belts, you wanna review everything anyway. Please hold it still, Bailey. Okay, so starting from the scissor sweep, white, yellow, orange, green. Joshu is inside my guard here. Now, if he had a gi, I would likely reach inside the gi here to grab. He's not inside a gi, he doesn't have a gi, so I'm gonna use his neck. Now I wanna get his hands out of the way here. Now I wanna control this arm. From here, I'm gonna hook the head. Whichever side I'm grabbing, that foot's gonna go down. I'm gonna shrimp out. Now from here, I'm gonna bring that same knee across his body. Now, in other videos, sit up high, you saw me place this right across the belt line. Just to remind you to get it in deep. But if you get it up on the chest, this acts as a nice shield. If he's trying to stack on me, it creates a nice shield. Also gives me some higher leverage for the sweep. Now I've got to get this arm out of the way, so I just want to collect it however I do, so he can't post on it. I want to collect it. My opposite leg must be flat on the floor. Completely flat. And then this foot over here, I'm hooking his hip. From here, I'm just gonna scissor my legs. Just like scissors move in here, and I'm gonna pull on the head. And I take it right to the mount. Okay? Watch from this side. Inside the guard here, I want to gather that arm up somehow. I don't want him, if I leave it up here, when I start this sweep, he can post pretty easy. So I need to gather that arm. Hook the head, or hand in the gi. Foot's down so I can shrimp out. Pull that across. I like to hook the hip with the toes over here. This has to be flat on the ground. At the same time I scissor my legs, I'm going to pull on his head. Take them out, bang. Okay? I'm going to turn around one more time. You can see the opposite side of this action. Okay? Want those hands down, collect the head. Foot down, shrimp. Get that knee inside. Look how I'm hooking his hip. Get that foot to the ground, collect that arm, scissor sweep. And there we are. Okay, so that is your scissor sweep from the guard to take mount. That's white, yellow, orange, green. Blue and purple belts, you guys are working from underneath the scarf. You're gonna work the Hulk escape. So here, I'll show you this from a couple different angles. Joshu has the scarf. Notice he has this far side underhook. I want the same thing here. I don't want this arm out here because he can attack it. He can do different arm bars. Okay, he can do arm triangles. I want this underhook here. This gives me opportunities to do some other things. Now, the Hulk escape is just what it sounds like. You're gonna muscle this guy over. Grab on as tight as you can here. Hug that bicep here so again, he can't post. I'm gonna walk my hips into his hips, just like so. I wanna get as close to him as possible. I'm gonna heave-ho him right over the top, this way. Boom, right there. And now I have a nice side control position. Okay, watch that again. These hands gather up. I want to take any space away that's right here. And now I'm coming right here with him. And I'm in nice side control right there. Here. See this space, that's what I'm taking away. Hips in. To the top he goes. Boom. Right to my side control. Right there. Okay? That's the Hulk escape from the scarf. Now we're gonna move on to the teeter escape. This is gonna be for red on up. Red on up, thank you, red on up, okay? And red on up, you guys should be reviewing the other stuff as well, okay? Red on up, we're gonna start here. Instead of taking that space away, now I want to create that space. I want a big void there, which really is nice because the Hulk and the teeter can work well together. If he knows I'm trying to take that space away, he may be trying to crawl away and help give me that space for the teeter here. So once I have that space here, I'm going to sit up into this void. I'm not doing a crunch near my feet. I'm sitting up right through here. He doesn't have his body behind him to protect. I get a nice side control, pretty easy right there. Okay? Create that space. Look, he's already ready to fall right into that hole right there. And all I do is crunch towards him, and there's my side control. Again, create that space. There's nothing for him to lean on, right here, where I'm going. And that's your teeter escape from the scarf. So we did a lot today, guys. Not a lot of new instruction, but a lot of training. So we reviewed our blocking. We got our high blocking, our outside blocking, our deflecting blocking. We worked our slipping. We inserted the checking technique into our blocking game. We worked on our footwork. We gave you 10 1-minute rounds of training, train, sweat. Do this workout. Today, Friday, do it again Saturday, do it again Sunday. Great sweats, burn some energy this weekend. Okay? And then we incorporate our grappling game. Scissor sweep from the guard to take them out for white, yellow, orange, green. Blue, purple, you guys did the Hulk escape from the scarf, and the rest of you guys did the teeter escape from the scarf. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody's healthy. Can't wait to see you guys on the mat again soon. Keep training. Stay focused on your goals. Try not, do or do not. There is no try. Oos.